Welcome back. Now we have an example here which I would want you to attempt by yourself, and you can then check out my solution. So we have a question here which is saying, given that m is equal to 8.6 times 10 to the power of -3, and that n is equal to 2.5 by 10 to the power of -4, find, on part A we want to find m plus n, and on part B we want to find 2m, and on part C we want to find m over n. Alright, so I want you to pause this video and start working on this problem right here. So this is my solution. Alright, so we're starting with part A. We want to find m plus n, and m plus n, we have our m given and we have our n also given in the question. So I'm gonna write my m, which is 8.6 times 10 exponent -3, and 2.5 times 10 to the power of -4. Right, so it's an addition. What I would prefer to do here would be to express our numbers in standard form to ordinary form. So 8.6 times 10 to the power of -3, in ordinary form we will be shifting our decimal point 3 decimal places to the left, so that it will come out as 0.0086. And for 2.5 times 10 to the power of -4, we'll be shifting our decimal points on 2.5 4 decimal places to the left, so that will mean that we'll be having 0.00025. Now if we add 0.086 and 0.00025, then what we'll be having here is 0.00885. and now we have to convert this 0.00885 to standard form. So our decimal point will move 1, 2, 3 places to here between 8 and 8, so that this number is between 1 and 10 to have one digit, non-zero digit before the decimal point. Alright, so since we've moved 3 decimal places, to restore it, it will be 3 again. So we multiply by 10 to the power of -3. So it's by 10 to the power of -3 right here. Okay, so it's 8.85 by 10 to the power of -3. Alright, let's go on to part B. On part B, required is for us to find 2m. Now that's a very simple one. 2m is like we're multiplying 2 by our m, and our m is 8.6 times 10 to the power of -3. So we just write it like that. Alright, so here we can now simplify. Then we'll be having 2 times 8.6 will give us, we get 17.2, and it's 17.2 multiplied by 10 to the power of -3. Alright, so when we have that, then you see here that 17.2 is not a number between 1 and 10. So what we do is we convert it to standard form by shifting the decimal point backwards 1 decimal place, so that it becomes 1.72, and it's 1.72 times 10 to the power of 1. So the power of 1 will be replacing our decimal point 1 more decimal place to the right. So times 10 to the power of -3, which was already there. So if we simplify this, then we'll be having 1.72 times 10 to the power of -2, after adding 1 and -3 right here. Lastly, let's go on to part C, and on part C, required is m over n. So we want to divide these two numbers in standard form. So this will give us m over n, that's 8.6 times 10 to the power of -3 divided by 2.5 by 10 to the power of -4. So we can also express it like this, where we've got our numbers dividing themselves. So that is 8.6 divided by 2.5, and it's multiplied by 10 to the power of -3 divided by 10 exponent -4. Alright, and simplifying here, dividing 8.6 by 2.5 You can use your calculator or just do simple division right there. You'll be getting your solution as 3.44. and here we have 10 to the power of negative 3 divided by 10 to the power of negative 4. When we are dividing and we have the same base, we'll be subtracting the powers, so it will be 10 to the power of minus 3 minus of minus 4, and minus of minus gives us a plus, so it's like we have got minus 3 plus 4, and minus 3 plus 4 gives us 1 for the power. So it's 3.44 times 10 to the power of 1, and that is the solution to part C. So I hope you got your answers correct here.